Well, the video worked mostly. It was a little bit glitchy, but at least it played through most of it. So hello everybody. Welcome to another evening with. It's Thursday, so it's time for me to sit and talk to the camera. I'll talk to you, but through the camera rather than doing, playing games and stuff, which I'll be doing next week again. I am joined this evening, as ever, by Dan. He got in just after I clicked the button to go live, so
Yes.
he's here. Look, he's wearing a blanket. Does that mean you're not well or something? Or
No, it means I'm cold.
Oh, okay, that's right. As long as it's not an illness blanket, then we'll let you keep it.
No, it's just a cold basement because, today the outside temperature is a whole a degree, which for Celsius is a negative 17.2.
I was going to say 1 degree. That's not even freezing. You're okay, but yeah.
Yeah, 32 is freezing in Fahrenheit.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes perfect sense, doesn't it? So have a nice round figure like 32 be freezing and 0, but yeah, we won't go there. Yes, it's been chilly here today. It was -2 when I got to the car this morning, which would be warmer than it is there, but still.
Yeah, about 30 degrees or so. That'd be still pretty chilly. The wind chill is like negative 25.
Yeah, I don't like wind chill. There's no fun with that at all. In the chat tonight, we have Steve from Totally Scale Models saying hello. I think his shift bar is caps lock.
Yeah, turn off the cap lock because it's kind of
backwards. We have the return of Pascal. Pascal has been absent for a while, but he's back. He's here now. Look, see. Hugh is here as well, as is Robert. As is Jeff. Look, he says hello everyone. Can't join.
Hey, Jeff.
Chat, but I'll be listening in, so I'll be hearing. So every time we say, Canterbury from Mongo or Jeff, his ears will perk up and he'll look around, but he won't be able to say anything or type anything back. So Edward is also here saying good evening, Chris and chat. And I assume Dan by extension as well. But Gemma is here listening as chatting with Katie. Yeah, it's the night for Gemma and Katie to FaceTime puzzle books. So they're solving crosswords together and things. But
Okay.
I'm on in the background, so it's about all I can really hope for. So there we go. So yes, it's Thursday. We've got a couple of weeks of gallery to go through momentarily. It's not going to be a long stream again tonight. I was back at work today after the Christmas New Year break, and I'm tired.
Oh.
It is not a tiring job that I have. It's just having a not nap during the afternoon has taken it all out of me. So, so yes, we've got the gallery to go through. We'll see if there's any other business for anyone in chat wants to talk about anything or stuff or generally. Yeah. But these streams have just become me and Dan hanging around chatting to each other really. So yeah. So apart from it being cold, has anything been happening in your neck of the woods this week?
Nothing too in particular. I'm just working on some projects for down here. Whenever it gets to a point where it's actually worth taking a picture of something other than just a bunch of miscellaneous pieces, I'll get some photography done. But right now it's just bits and pieces.
Fair enough. Yep. Around here, I was concerned that my daily releases of Partworks was going to stop. Today, I released the last of the R2 videos, and that was all I had over Christmas. Post, delays, bank holidays, and everything. Nothing turned up. But yesterday, I had a delivery of Iron Man.
Okay.
So that's given me 5 more videos to sort out and upload. One of them, the last one, should be uploading even as we speak, ready to go live over the weekend and into next week. And today I was out shopping and I happened to go past the shop and accidentally bought that.
Okay. Is that a Bismarck or what's
no.
Is it Titanic?
It's the Titanic, yes.
Okay.
The ship, the legend. I'm not going to be doing it as a build, but the first issue was there. It was cheap because first
issues always are.
So I thought I'd pick up, like I did with last year, I did the first issue of the Spitfire. And I did the first issue of like Mortal Realms and things like that. So if I see a new Partwork that catches my eye and is cheap, I may well pick it up and put it up as a single,
Yeah. They usually like to include something iconic from the vehicle or from the model.
Yeah, so. I mean, this is I don't know what bit, it's the front pointy bit.
Wow.
I don't know what it's called. It's the bit right at the front. That's where
yeah,
Kate and Leo stood, I think, on that. I don't know, there's a big thing somewhere, but yes. So I picked that up, and that'll sit in a corner somewhere because I've got no interest in building a 1.3 meter long ship. But first one's always good. Might get a few views. People might find the channel because of it. So there we go. Mac is also here, saying evening all. It looks like it might be my other daughter, Sophie, might be joining in watching and saying hey with too many Y's. So hello, Sophie. If it is indeed the Sophie that I'm aware of, not someone else just happens to have the same name, which could happen. When they don't bother putting in a profile picture, it's difficult to tell, isn't it? So yes, I shall be going through the gallery in a moment, and we'll have a look and see if you have pictures of things that you've built, created, painted, made. Even if it's house painting, jigsaw puzzles, woodworking, anything sort of creative, and you want to put the pictures up, feel free. I'm sure you can find it. I'll put the thing up. Look, it's there we go. The Gross Group on Facebook. I'll put the banner across the bottom so you can find it very easily. That's where you need to go. Pop along, join in. If you're not a member of like the Model Makers Boom Hut already, then it'll ask you a couple of entry questions, and I'll have to approve your entry. But get it done now, and then I'll approve the entry as and when. If you're watching now live and can't get in, tell me you can't get in chat. I might well be able to live solve the problem and get you in there, and then you can put your picture up before we even get to it. So something to do. While I'm on this page of the thing, I shall put the little banner up. Look, it's facebook.com/Gross Group. That's what you need to find. You can also, while you're on the internet, you could pop along to grossmodels.uk, my website, where I occasionally put up stories and pictures and things. there's some already there, so it doesn't matter that I haven't put any up this year or most of last year.
Most of
But
last.
there's always
Yeah.
stuff to read. It's a place where I can just put things that don't really fit, Facebook and everything else. But you can join me on Facebook. Obviously, you know where that is. It's on Facebook. You can also look grossmerch.co.uk. You can buy your own stuff. Look, hoodies like what this one is with the Gross Models logo on it. Hoodies and t-shirts and hats and things. Buy them, wear them, publicize my channel for me by paying me to do it. It's got to be win-win for me. But there we go. If you do want to help the channel out, you can always do that on patreon.com as well /grossmodels, or on Facebook. On YouTube itself, you can click the join button underneath any of the videos, and just pay a little bit of money to Facebook and YouTube and Patreon and stuff, and a little bit to me as well, and it helps me keep the channel alive. Buy the occasional part work and things like that. Obviously, all the part works that I've got coming in.
Yeah, not terribly
somewhere.
occasional, except for when they show up.
Yeah. They get here occasionally, but there we go. So that's that. That's all of that. I don't need that anymore. I should go back to the comments and find out.
Yeah. Is in fact your Sophie.
It does seem that way. Gemma's saying, "Hi, Sophie. How are you?" Sophie says, "Yeah, it's me." And then they're just talking amongst themselves in my live chat on my YouTube channel instead of using text or something.
Hey, at least you're involved in a certain level. I mean, that's
absolutely. Shane's here. Good evening, Chris and everyone. Hope you're well. We're fine. Thank you very much for asking, Shane.
Hey, Shane.
Edward's saying hello to everybody. Sophie's saying, "Will you gift me one?" What have you done for me? That's the real question. If you know someone who works in the t-shirt shop that makes the stuff, you might be able to get a discount. You never know. But yeah. Shane does say the hoodies are top quality and very warm. They are indeed, yeah. The bright orange is not necessary. You can choose your own colour. But yeah, I mean, it's a way of helping to support the channel and keeping yourself warm in the winter. It's better than a blanket.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Just saying.
My usual sweatshirt's actually in the dryer right now, so it'll be very warm shortly. But
Sophie does say, "I do normally message on family chat, but you never reply." Well, you're not even talking to me on that anyway. You're talking to Mum, and she replies. But right, let's have a look through the gallery, shall we? We'll find it. It'll be around here somewhere. It's there. There it is. Look. We've got 2 weeks to go, so we're time traveling back to the times before Christmas.
That is amazing.
This is the 24th of December when Steve obviously found this. I assume he's bought it. I can't tell. It might be in a shop. I don't think so. It looks like one you'd wear.
I want it. That's beautiful.
So we have a Doctor Who Dalek. I was trying to think if there's a way of Snowman Dalek, but I can't think of any way of combining the words to make it work.
No. I can't either, but that's just beautiful.
I mean, yeah, you can't go wrong with that, really, can you? Frankie, Merry Christmas says to everybody. He's got his Christmas tree in his. That's not the garage, is it? That's
it's not the garage.
He must be starting a new one.
It's like a showroom.
Mm.
That's really cool.
Yep, and I like the snow as well, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Very nicely done.
Steve had a birthday on I believe it's Christmas Day, not the day before, because he posted up the day before, but yeah, I think Christmas Day is his birthday.
So
and he was 50
another
this year.
one of us.
But he's got a lovely Millennium Falcon cake.
It is
just
beautiful.
exceptional. It really is good. It's great.
Yeah. Oh, so much fondant went into the making of
I
that
can't
cake.
work out why there's 3 candles. I'm assuming there probably were 5 candles.
But it's just...
They're sort of off to one side. There's room for 2 more candles on that side there next to that. So I'm assuming that there would have been 5, symbolising 50, because,
Yeah, you don't want to, just cover the cake in wax. But that's just...
Edward says, Chris, I posted on the 23rd, too late. I thought we'd gone through the... We went through... We did these last week. Last time, I think. Didn't we? I think we did these on the night then, or it might have been after. I I think we went through these last time when you finished it. We might not have. I'll nip back
I
through
no, I don't think we went through. I know we did this,
that one. Right.
but
Well, there we go.
that
We'll start with these. I
we may not have.
apologise, Edward. I thought we'd. I know I'd seen them, but I must have been just me seeing them rather than me showing them. So we'll start here. He's finished his Falcon. It's huge. That's the X-Wing blueprint from the D'Agostini, so it's bigger than that. So it's probably very similar size to the D'Agostini Falcon. Everett does say, if you want to show my finished Lego Falcon, you would be the first to show it. There, well, here it is. Indeed,
Yes.
fitting in with all the other cars around it. Yes, it comes with very thin BB-8, and I don't know.
And a Minoc.
It might well be. I don't know. Is it?
Oh, that's definitely a Minoc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're sort of cross-generationing. Not sure why it's got like some sort of startup handle there. Is that? I don't recall that being part of any of the Falcon builds.
I don't
I
know
mean,
what
it works.
you're referring to.
Any number of Greeblies and things work on there, but
I don't know what you're seeing. That you're.
just to the right of the cockpit, there's a black.
Oh, it does look like a crank. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I'd say it's got to look good. I must be going back in. You must have posted them up out of order or something, because that was obviously finished and then taken apart and put in bags. But yeah, there's with the covers off.
A bit more progress.
Seeing the inside
Shots
bits, the
interior.
table, the engines. All very, very good.
Yeah.
It is a lovely kit.
The
I'd
engineers.
like to do it, but I know
love.
it would just sit there after I've done it, and it's expensive, and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, I'm more inclined to get Lego sets that I would be less inclined to always want to just keep it as the stock kit.
No, when I build a Lego kit, it generally stays built. That's it. I don't.
For me,
tend to take
Legos
them apart or remake
reach
them.
their maximum potential when they're just a pile of parts in a box that
Well,
you can do
yeah,
whatever
but
you want.
no, that's generally how I would leave it. But yeah, maybe one day when I, completely redo the setup and everything, and have display cabinets behind me or something, and then maybe I'll worry about getting more premium kits like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely a prestige kit.
There we go. Right, we'll nip through the cake then.
Yes.
Obviously, we've got a few shots off the cake.
Cake.
It's a difficult one. Would you prefer the Lego one or the edible one? It's difficult.
Well, I've got the D'Agostini, so the cake one actually would probably suit me.
Yeah, it wouldn't last as long, but yeah.
No.
This is what I started. No, this isn't what I started doing. Katie got me 2 of these cardboard construction kits for Christmas.
That's cool.
The bowling alley and the pinball machine. The pinball machine I did start doing last Wednesday, and got some of the way through, but then got a bit confused and stuck. So I've got to do some more research on it and figure out how it works before I come back and try and finish it on Wednesday. But
tabs go into slots.
It's good. Paul Desmasso's Christmas haul. It's got a Mandalorian, nice wooden bike, and other plastic things, and a drill. A rotary toolkit. That can be useful for putting holes in things.
Gundam, Eclipse Gundam.
Modifications to his DB5. This was the stock DB5 that was turned into Bond's DB5.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's interesting looking along those. The last Opal of 21 from Frankie.
Garage.
Personal favourite. It's the classic, isn't it? It's the classic Opal.
Yeah, don't think I've ever seen one in person, so
they're
just not really a
probably not. But it's the classic from
common thing over here.
The sort of 70s, 80s TV shows and cop cars and things like that around here. Steve has got the Lego R2. This one I do like the look of, I must admit. It would fit well with the Yoda and the BB-8.
Yeah,
yeah. I'm keeping a lookout for it, but it's again not a cheap one.
So, it looks like some of the front doors open.
I'm not sure exactly what happens with it. I think we'll find out soon because it doesn't take
It
even
looks
long to build these things.
Yeah. It looks like a center leg to me.
It's probably either center leg or entire internal structure.
Yeah.
But no, I think you're correct. Leg looks leg-like to me now.
It may even retract. Oh my goodness! I think the center leg retracts. I wasn't
It wouldn't
expecting
surprise
that
me
feature.
in the slightest with these.
Yeah. That's
Yep,
pretty
definitely.
cool. The leg retracts.
Probably by turning the head or something, or
Yeah. It's always a tricky engineering feat.
You need it to lock in place, but not.
Yeah.
Too far.
Well,
Actually,
plus, I mean, you
looks
need
like
it.
it might actually do it just by rocking the legs backwards and forwards.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like if you move the legs forward, then the center one lifts. That's really nicely done.
That it really is, isn't it? So yes, you've got
There's
the
the
iconic
front.
looking parts.
Yeah.
It's just R2, isn't it? You can't go wrong with R2.
Oh yeah. So much personality in that little can.
Yep. I'm not sure about those bits that look like they pull out, push in. Maybe that's just to lock it together, or they may activate
They
the
look like
doors
they're
in the front or
tools
something.
that
Or
come out the doors. That's the back, but yeah.
obviously building up the head.
Yeah. This is one that I think would benefit from a lighting kit.
Looking good.
I like the display stand that has the mini R2 and the
Yes, they do that with all
as
of them.
well.
The
That's cool.
The BB-8 and the DO and things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just got a text from Katie saying that Mum's just choked a bit and realised she doesn't have any drink because you never made her tea before you went online. I didn't. You're correct there. Yes, she also didn't ask for tea before I went online, and but we'll not worry about that. Yeah, I do like that. I'm going to have a close look for finding one of those online somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's nice.
Philip Prime prep work before his build stream that obviously we've now missed because it was a week and a half ago. But yep.
We seem to have a few different eras
I didn't catch that, but
there.
Yeah, there's lots going on in poses and stuff, isn't there? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like there's some World War I and World War II, and
I wouldn't know anything about that.
It's mainly the hat shapes that are kind of.
I can tell that they're army men, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Steve has also been building helmets.
Scout Trooper.
Now, the Star Wars helmets collection from Lego, again, I like the look of, but I'm not so sure. I'm not entirely struck by them. I don't know. They seem expensive for what they are, although they're really not for the number of pieces and what you get at the end. But I don't know. It just doesn't really do it for me. The Scout helmet is a nice looking helmet anyway. But
yeah.
I don't know. It just doesn't seem quite enough for the money for me, I think. But,
yeah.
when you see them being built, there's definitely more in it than you would think.
Yeah. There's the helmet with peripheral vision, and there's without peripheral vision.
Who needs it? You don't need it. It's fine.
That always struck me as so odd. Okay, the visor over the eyes, I can understand. The visors on the sides?
Well, it's sort of like TIE Fighter, isn't it? Who needs to look out the sides?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's obviously something the Empire thought about. Maybe the eyepieces have got some sort of radar heads-up display thing.
That's way more nice than they would spend on a stormtrooper.
This is probably true as well. Yeah, the Vader helmet again, another iconic one.
Yeah,
that does look nice, but again, yeah. See, already it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just the mouthpiece alone is. That's cool.
Yeah, they're nice. Boba Fett's another one that looks particularly good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Gemma, I got her a higher quality jigsaw, although it's lower number of pieces. But that kept her busy for about 10 minutes.
Oh, that's pretty though.
It's nice. It's not huge, but they're proper like wooden pieces rather than anything
Oh,
else.
okay.
And they are actually, I think she's got a picture of the back yet. Some of the pieces are specially shaped.
Oh, that's cool.
There's
Yeah.
a mini owl inside. You've got obviously butterflies and birds and things on there as well.
There's a
That's quite nice.
pteranodon, or it might be a pelican. It's hard to tell. I'd rather call it say it's a pteranodon.
What did I click? I clicked off the screen back to there. Mac does say something. Hang about. I'll get me pictures back because something's gone hideously wrong with it. There we go. We'll go back to there. Mac says a thing. They're fantastic, he says. It's all about the interior build on the Lego helmet builds. Yeah, I mean, that's the building part is obviously all interior, but then you just get to see the exterior when it's done. But that's, I suppose, true of all of the Lego kits. That's all you're really seeing. Let me just get rid of the spam comments from there. Get rid of that. We don't need them. Thank you very much, you Russian spammer, for turning up, but we don't need you, so we'll get rid of you.
Bye-bye.
Paul's U-Gear motorcycle is now complete. They're always good fun. You can't go wrong with a wooden kit like that.
That's cool. A wooden kit's part of what my current project is. I got a little clock type thing that
all right.
It looks like a clock, but it's not an actual clock. I needed gears that made things spin at different rates.
All right, yeah, that'll do it. Yep. World of Mike is saying that the Titanic is live, is out now. It is indeed.
And apparently being advertised on TV.
Advertised now on TV. You can go to buildthetitanic.com. Get your own.
Very happy looking fellow on the side.
Lynn's come in, sneaks in, coughs, said, hi everyone, and hugs. I'm not feeling good. Came home from work. Well, don't hug everybody if you're not feeling well. That's not the way to do it. That's just spreading it around. We don't need it. There's Mike with his Titanic #1.
From the happy guy on the TV to the happy guy holding the actual model kit.
Lewis, the model making trucker, is turned up today, so I can start researching, ready building the 1-200 Titanic by Trumpeter in about 10 years if I built the confidence. Well, you could, in a couple of years, you could build the Partwork one as well. Then that'll give you some practice. Mike has also said that there is the Steve McQueen's iconic Porsche. It's quite a nice looking car, but I don't particularly like it.
Yeah,
it's
I enjoy building stuff regardless, but I can't think of any reason why I would leave it as a stock car the way it is.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's obviously
modified
from a film, but yeah. Edward tanks. I don't know if they're all variations of the same tank that you've got in that box. I would assume so.
Yeah, it looks like the same model with different loadouts and different paint schemes.
Camo and stuff, depending on what battle you're doing it from.
Big box though. Unless the perspective's like way off, but it looks thick.
Lynn's taking her hugs back. You can keep them at the moment. Yeah, I don't want eel hugs. That's no good to me. Might not chat too much. Dr. Pepper, doctor appointment at 2 p.m. Not Dr. Pepper at 2 p.m. You have that before that. Yeah, that's good for you. Edward, this must be the tank. Yes, that's the reason it's a big box, because it's a huge tank.
That does stand to reason.
Yeah, that is quite big.
Yeah, it's cool looking.
Oh, you'll have fun with them.
Oh yeah.
That's why it's a big box, because it's full of individual track links.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised on the one I got from eModels is that with the scale of it, the links are like that big, and so it was just a little baggie full of links. I was expecting something that looked like that, and it was just a little baggie full of them. Oh, okay.
Apparently the banner's annoying, Lynn, so I shall remove it for you, Lynn, just because you're not well, and because I know you already know where the group is. There you go.
Ooh,
yeah, not many decals, but some photo etch in there as well.
Looks like it's got.
Cool. It's 1/16, says Edward.
Some rope. Oh, 1/16 scale. Yeah, thing's freaking huge.
Big enough. The Eddie Stobart lorry that Mike is
Ah.
building, the part work,
Cool.
interior cabin. There you go. That's Titanic issue 1 assembled. I've got a picture very much like that coming up soon.
Yeah. Need some teeny little people.
Yeah, there we go. A comparison of the former Hachette run from 2001 and the new one this year. So, yeah, it's it was Hachette that did it before, so they've obviously just redone it.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Now,
might have.
for some
retooled
reason,
something.
Titanic seems to be becoming big again now, 110 years after it sank. I don't quite. Yeah.
Oh.
Not those banners, Max banner, says Lynn. What? Hey?
Oh, the Max
The
comment.
His comment's still up there. I didn't notice that. Sorry about that. Thank you for letting me know. I'll get rid of that. I'll leave the other banner off anyway, because, you know.
Yeah.
And while I've got that window open, we've got another visitor. We have a wild Spid has appeared.
Hey, Spid. How you doing?
Hi guys, just bear with me while I turn my earphones down.
No problem.
Testing,
I'm wearing my
testing the
cool.
gallery still, so
I'm wearing my incredibly cool new wireless earbuds that my son got me for Christmas. They're amazing. I love them.
Oh,
Are they?
I love them.
cool.
They're really, really good.
You'll have to tell us some more about that when we finish the gallery. We'll
Yeah, okay,
we'll
no
talk
bother.
about your ears.
While you're doing the gallery, I'm going to go downstairs and make a coffee.
Okay, yeah, we'll see in a minute. Ross has been building this. Is that
That's a
Blackbird or
blackbird.
something? Or
Yep.
yeah, I was thinking Blackbird, but then I thought no, it can't be. But yeah, all nice stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. It's the sort of thing that you don't think's got much detail on it, but then it just has.
Yeah. Also doesn't look like something that would actually be funded and built. It looks like something that would be designed for a movie.
Yeah, it's like a prototype spaceship sort of design. Yeah. Mike he liked his part works even more than me, but he tends to go for the older ones and finds individual issues of things on eBay's and stuff. So yeah, this was the
Okay.
build the Black Pearl.
I would get into that. I would enjoy actually building that. That would be
The
fun.
trouble is you can't start it now.
Yeah.
Hachette don't make it anymore, so you literally have to find each individual issue, and you just know it's going to be no good unless you can find every issue.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
That's why I'm so
is the rum
heartbreaking.
gone?
What?
Why is the rum gone? Black Pearl.
why is the rum gone? Yes, indeed.
Why is the rum gone? It's okay. I'll go back to sleep now. Sorry.
Katie has been doing jigsaws while she was here at Christmas. A friend's jigsaw she's completed. That took a little while for them both to do. But then she did a Harry Potter one that didn't take as long. Lewis has been building a plane. This is his Lancaster, I think, is it?
Yeah.
The big one. I like
Yeah,
the
that's that
sandwich as
giant
well.
Lancaster he's been working on where half of it's transparent and you
Mm.
can see that in the hull there. God, look at the wingspan on that beast.
It's massive, isn't it? You're going to need a bigger table.
It looks almost like it should be one of the models that flies. At that scale.
Although, would you really want to make it fly at that, you know, knowing what's in it and if it's going to crash?
Oh yeah, with all the detailing and everything he's put into that, obviously not, but that's just...
It's huge, says Steve. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
This is Phil. Oh, this was obviously his diorama
Yeah.
thing that he
Little
built on
universal
stream.
carrier.
Nice. He's used up a few of the men that he had lined up for it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I really like those vehicles. Those universal carriers are just neat little things.
They are. They don't look very comfortable.
No, they don't look
I really
comfortable
wouldn't want to
really at
travel
all,
any
but
distance
they're...
in one.
I just love the just bare utility of it.
Hmm.
That's all it is. The name's like perfect. Universal carrier.
That's what it does.
It's a
very
wagon
cool.
with tracks.
Very true. I'm pretty sure that comfort was not forefront in the design.
No. No,
That's what it says on the tin. Gemma has got a pack of jigsaws from Sophie, who's probably drifted away now. She's not here anymore. At Christmas, a pack of 12 jigsaws.
Oh,
Jigsaw a month pack.
oh cool.
So yes, January's has been completed. So we shall await February for the February picture to become apparent.
Happy New Year. Let's hope it's better.
There we go. That's the 12 of them. So February is obviously Love Hearts.
Yeah. It's
Interesting. So they're only 500 piece jigsaws, so they'll only take like half an hour to build them.
Yeah, yeah, they're not very complex, but
6,000 pieces in
cool.
total. I did tell her that she should mix them all together,
Hmm.
but she didn't like that idea for some reason. I don't know why.
Just go purely on shapes that fit. And that's it.
Yeah. There we go. That's my picture. My version of Titanic issue 1. The wooden paneling is actually wooden paneling.
Okay, I was going to say that looks really good.
Yeah,
That's very
the
cool,
wood
isn't
is
it?
a sheet of wood with sticky back plastic on the back of it that sticks onto the plastic base.
Okay.
But
Very nice detail.
it's quite nice.
So it's like laser cut wood panel?
Yeah, it seems to be that sort of thing.
Okay.
All the holes are obviously pre-cut in it.
Yeah.
And it's
It's
sort
actually
of flexible.
some nice grain in there.
So this is clearly the pre-sync floaty version.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah.
Although I could see getting this and like going to town on modifying it to be the post-sync version.
Yeah,
And do you know, that
trouble with
could
that
make
is
an absolutely amazing display.
it's 140 issues at 10 quid an issue, so
Yeah.
I don't know that you'd want to wreck it.
I don't know. You'd have to. I mean, some people would, I think, but you'd have to be very committed to do it.
You would have to be very, very sure and know what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam
then-
has been doing some more. That's not an orc. Hang about. Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's not an orc, dude.
That's not right. Why are you
That's
doing that?
That's a human there, wearing a cloak.
So it is.
I don't know what
Skulls and
flavour of
stuff on
anything
it.
it is. Edward has been doing a coffee,
Little
or possibly
Dracula
a tomb.
coffin, dude.
I'm not entirely
That's
certain.
yeah. That's very kind of gothic Dracula-ish, isn't it? I like that.
Yeah. Okay, now is
there we
that
go.
the same thing, or at least very similar to what Festa's doing? No, he's got something
I
similar
don't know.
he's
Could be.
working on.
I know Dave at Butcher That Model built one very similar to that as well a year or so ago. But it's
Okay, and
quite
there,
nice
you'll
looking.
take the lid off, and there's actually like a dude inside.
Yep. And chained up inside. Not
Yeah,
only,
chained
when
and
you've got to chain up
strapped
the
and-
corpses, you know there's something wrong.
Yeah, when you have to tie them down like that, you
It's not usually
know
a
that
good.
there's.
I saw these already. I don't understand how this thing's working, but there we go. Graham, it's getting bigger, the alien. I do like the look of this now. I wasn't too sure. To begin with, I was a little bit, yeah, it's an alien. It's not going to look right, is it? But it does. It looks really good.
Yeah, it's
Um,
coming together really well. That
yeah. The
I think there's going to be
the-
lots of detail for the size.
Oh,
yeah, the little statue there is 1/6 scale, apparently.
so even that's got to be
So,
huge.
The thing itself, I think it's half scale. It's
Yeah,
massive.
I think he said it was half,
Wow.
which
And that little statue is 1/6. Surely not.
I
yeah,
believe
that-
so. He did say something about it in a post somewhere, but I
I
can't
would-
remember for sure.
One Action Man is 1/6 scale, isn't it?
Could be.
yeah, because I mean, like, it's 1/12 scale's a 6-inch tall figure, about that big.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm
So
pretty sure
that
Action
would
Man
be
is
like a
1/6
foot
scale.
tall at 1/6 for like a 6-foot person. That would make an alien, like a little over a foot tall. That
16th,
statue
he
didn't
says.
look
Max
quite that
is
big, but-
1/16th.
1/16.
No, I wasn't-
16th,
not
okay.
1/6, 1/16th.
Okay, that makes much more sense.
They wouldn't be quite so terrifying if they were that tiny, would they?
Bobbins, I really want that alien. I would call it Alan.
Alan the you couldn't call it Alan. I don't know. We'd call it like George or Brian or something. You'd have to give it a perfectly normal name.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy local, well, I say local, it's actually local to one of the places I work at, which is near Elandon Castle, down the road. and it's up a road called Carberry, which is a huge, big, really steep road that kind of loops up and round and back down. And about halfway up, there's a house with a long sweeping driveway down to it. And I saw this when I went up for a drive to get some elevated photos of the castle from a viewpoint up there some years ago. And he's got a life-size grey alien stood at the end of his driveway holding a mailbox, wearing a yellow mac and a rain cap, and the name badge which says Al-IN or something. And he's also got a sign outside saying a yellow warning diamond sign saying watch out for kangaroos or something similar. There's so much people around with that. There are. It's funny though.
Oh, you got to have fun occasionally, haven't you? That's
yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I'll have to next time I'm down that way. I will. I have got some photos on my old PC, but next time I'm down that way, I'll have to actually take a couple of snaps to share.
Yeah,
it's quite comical. Assuming it's still there, that is. It was 3 years ago. If not, I'll have to try and revive my old PC and do them off there. But yeah, it's funny. It's funny. He's somewhat of a quirky character. He does chainsaw wood carvings with tree stumps and things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Spoon's got a power cut.
Sorry, that's me just switching lights off. There we go. Got to save the power, you know. Everything's Highland cow powered up here. We can't overwork them on the treadmills.
Oh, good. All right. Tell us about your earbuds then, Spid, because I've seen all of these things advertised and looking at them, but
yeah, these. Well, no, these. It's kind of weird actually. My boy is very into his music and stuff, and a friend of mine who's very into music. I mean, he's the last band he was with. They toured Europe and what have you, and he's got a pair of Sennheiser in-ear monitors. Now those are a fortune. They're horrendously, painfully expensive, but they're like the best sound quality across the board. And what you do is you get the thing with a lump of wax, and you stick this lump of wax in your ears. It molds it to your ear. You send it off to Sennheiser, and they send you back the thingamabob. And it's what all the bands are wearing on stage now, so they can hear themselves on stage. Adjust the sound accordingly and what have you, instead of having the banker monitors like Bruce Dickinson style that you used to put your foot up on. So none of them do that now. But anyway, I was sort of being very impressed with them and thinking, not that I ever buy them. And then my son bought a pair of headphones a few years ago, and I don't know if you can see that, but they're kind of chunky. They've got big sorts of drivers and whatnot inside.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of tech in there.
Yeah, they're pretty cool, but these are essentially like the slightly cheaper. I'll just show you as well. Pop that off there. That's the actual earbud.
Okay.
And it comes with. It's got this little plug. Oops. With a 2-pin connector there, and it comes with a wired cord. But you can also buy this bit, which is a wireless Bluetooth adapter. So I'd commented saying, "Oh, they're really cool." And I tried these earphones of his, and well, they're not Sennheiser quality like the others are, like my friend's sort of gig ones are. They're really, really good, and they are better than your typical earbuds that you will buy. And I've got a couple of pairs of Bluetooth ones. But they tend to be connected by a wire and what have you. And I started with them. When I was doing mechanical things, I found that when you're listening to music while you're working on something, you've got a wire dangling. Every time you turn your head on something, it pulls out. It's a pain in the backside. Your hands are covered in grease. So, So I thought, Bluetooth ones. So I've got 3 pairs of Bluetooth ones prior to these. And they all kind of work, but they're all connected. Paired together either by a wire with a battery pack or one pair I've got which is like a solid band, so it's
that's what I've got.
And they work, they're okay, and the sound's okay and everything. And of those 3 pairs, I've only ever managed to get 3 hours max use out of them. And I went to pick my son up for Christmas, for New Year, and gave me his presents. And he was like, "Oh, here's your present." And I was like, "Thanks." So I opened it up. I was like, "Oh, wow, that's so cool! It's a pair of these earphones." And it was the earbuds with the wire. And there was another one. I opened the other one, and it was these little adapters, and they kind of look like a hearing aid.
Yeah, that's
like
what I was
like
thinking.
a UK hearing aid.
Yeah.
And the separate little battery things, they come with a box. And when you're done with them, you take them.
And they're okay if you drop them as well, yeah?
Yes, yeah, they bounce quite well. So you take them out, you drop them in the box, literally drop in the magnetized, and you've got two little pins there, and they charge up. So the box will charge them about 3 times. And having used them intensively, after dropping my boy off home, I drove all the way home with them in listening to an audiobook. And that's a 4-hour drive, not including stops. So obviously a quick stop for a McDonald's coffee and all the rest of it. And I've used them quite a few times. And I've got 3 chargers out of the box that they come in. And then obviously you plug the box in and you charge the box up, which has got its own battery pack. And 5 hours use out of them, which I think is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And the sound quality is fantastic. Really, really impressed with them. They're really solid. The plug connection's really solid.
Nice.
And then I've got the cable. So should I actually want at any point, I can just plug the cable in instead.
Yeah.
Which also makes it's also molded, so it's like an over ear thing. So it goes over and down. I mean, my son loves his. He uses the cable on his because he prefers cabled. He can listen to stuff at school without the risk of his Bluetooth becoming disconnected and blaring stuff out at school and stuff. But yeah, so he got those, and then he saw the wireless things, knowing that I like the wireless ones. But these are perfect because unlike the others with the dangly wires, there's absolutely nothing to catch.
Yeah.
You know, you turn your head, you move your head up and down while you're doing things. There's nothing to catch anywhere. It's fantastic. Absolutely love them. And the added bonus is, if somebody's talking to me that I don't want to listen to, that I'm deaf, I'll be like, what? What? My hearing aid battery's gone. What? What? Hey!
Yeah, that's an added.
And they're just really great. I love them.
Lynn's asking what's the brand of the earbuds. I didn't catch it.
Yeah, but
unfortunately, I don't know off the top of my head. I would have to check that with my son. Obviously, I haven't gone digging about looking around on. I'm assuming it's got.
Well, when you find it, drop it in. Well, put it.
Yeah, I will.
A picture of it in the group with the name and details. Then.
Yeah, but I'm seriously impressed. I mean, the box is about yay big.
I'm kind of surprised the branding isn't all over them.
There's the brand logo on the box, but not the name. And the brand logo is also on there, which you can kind of hopefully see.
So but it looks vaguely like a mountain with a lip above it, and something
like that. But yeah, as I say, obviously being a gift, I've not kind of been nosy to look at the brand. I remember him showing me a link ages ago. And I kind of had some sat in my Amazon basket for ages, but there was always something more important that I needed to buy. So they sat at the back because I thought, well, I've got headphones, so you know. So I'm really, really chuffed with them as a gift. But I will find out what the thing is. The only thing that would have made them better is if the box that holds these bits, it's got like a well which holds the actual earbud bit itself, because obviously you've got the bit that sticks out and the exchangeable silicone. Job is it's got a well which holds those, so as you drop it in the box, that drops inside the little well. If they'd made that well a little bit bigger, which granted would have meant making the box a little bigger, that you could have actually put the loop of cord, of the wired cord in as well, so you'd have been able to carry the whole lot, and that would have made them really, really cool.
Yeah, I suppose it's designed as one or the other, so yeah.
Yeah,
I've got a pair of the bone conducting ones that go around the back of your head.
That's what I've got.
Where
it's actually on your temples. Yeah.
The sound quality is not the same as you'd get through that, but you got the added benefit of being able to hear stuff.
Yeah.
So if you're out and about,
the added benefit of the government being able to get the signals directly in through the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if I'm like in the workshop or something, I can have earplugs in and still hear
Yeah.
through the bone conduction on those.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's a
Yeah,
good idea.
that's in fact the ones I got even came with earplugs.
Yeah,
So,
I think mine did as well, yeah.
Like on a plane
So
or
you
something,
can cut out the outside noise, yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
Right.
Or I just wear them normally. I don't listen to the radio in the car. I just wear these things and have my podcasts, but I can still hear everything around me.
Lynn's
Yeah,
going to
that's
go
pretty
after
good.
the
I mean,
doctor. So, see, Lynn, have gone.
Bye,
Hopefully everything
Lynn.
works out okay. And
Bye,
I hope you get
Lynn.
better soon.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
I mean, I tend to, in the car, my car's an old-fashioned thing, and it's got a CD player with a cassette player built in, and I just use one of those cassette adapters with a jack plug. And I normally, I'll have an audio. If I'm on a long drive, I usually have an audio book on, because music's great, but you do get a little bit fed up with the same, of listening to music for several hours. So I tend to have an audio book loaded on, and I usually plug that in, stick it in the thing with the sat nav on anyway, and then have it play an audio book.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm in the car on my own, then I'll have an audio book on. If there's other people in the car, then we'll have the radio on the streaming radio.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, I use these on the drive back home just purely to see how long they lasted. And I mean, I've got to say, despite thinking it'd be cool to be able to carry the cord, the cable as well, effectively you've got 15 hours of use out of this if you take the box with you, because they charge in about 2 hours. You've got 5 hours of use per charge, and I mean that's literally just constant use listening to this audio.
Go wrong, really, can you?
Another couple.
That's not bad.
When I got home, so
yeah.
I think it's fantastic. So one charge of the box, 15 hours of use, and you can charge the box up while you're wearing these, of course.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. While you're not wearing them, you put them in the box anyway. So then they charge them ready to go when you need them.
Yeah.
Max says Skull Candy earbuds are really good. Same 3 to 4 hours duration, 12 hours from the charging box.
Yeah, my lad's mum's got a pair of Skull Candy wireless ones. She says they're good. But I'm honestly really pleased with these, and the sound quality is excellent. Yeah. It's better than any. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not an audiophile in the sense of I've got loads of high-end audio listening stuff, but the headphones I tend to get are decent ones. Yeah. I tend to get like Skull Candy or quite often like the Samsung ones that you get with the phones. I've got 2 or 3 pairs of those from previous phones, and they tend to be pretty good.
Yeah.
But the ones that I've bought in the past tend to be Skull Candy and the like, so they're generally pretty decent. But these, the really, really broad range bass and treble and the whole shebang. Very impressed with them. So not quite as good as my mate Sennheisers, but then I suspect there's probably
it's
somewhere in the
you're
region
weighing
of about 450 quid difference.
What kind of audio quality do you need for an audiobook, eh?
Well, exactly, yeah. I mean, they're more than good enough for music, that said. Obviously, like I said, the Sennheiser ones are on a different planet. They're aimed at professional musicians. They've got something like 3 separate drivers inside, and
it all goes well over my head. I
think they also contain a fully miniaturized workforce maintaining it 24/7 inside the earbud as well. I'm sure they do. They are amazing, but I like for him, he's.
If it's your job and you're using them to, listen to yourself, and that
that's it.
Makes perfect sense. But
he was going out on stage. Yeah, he was going out on stage in front of thousands of people in all over Europe, in Germany, in France, and wherever. And when you're doing that for a living, you want to be able to rely on feeding your sound back.
Absolutely, yeah.
So
it makes
while I mean, even he's notoriously tight-fisted when it comes to spending money. He doesn't have to, but is also he knows well enough. He's been playing music and he's been in bands for long enough to know that you really do get what you pay for when it comes to on-stage stuff. So.
Yep.
Absolutely. Right, it's almost an hour. I'm going to call it there because I'm tired and falling asleep, and my eyes are not liking the bright lights and things. So, thank you very much for joining me, guys. It's been pleasant. It's been fun.
Thank you for having me. I just thought I would pop in and say hello to everybody.
So, it's great to see you again.
Just to let everybody know, this might be the last sort of YouTube. What's the word I'm looking for? The last time I've seen on YouTube before I might potentially have COVID. So
Oh.
I'm hopefully, fingers crossed and touch wood, I'm hopefully okay. But it was a bit of a shocker actually. I got into work this morning, went in yesterday, all is fine. One of the staff members was sort of grumbling about feeling a little bit rough, and she does have a tendency to be a little bit of a drama queen at times. So just, everyone was just like, yeah, okay, and she seemed fine. And then I got in this morning. I literally walked in the door, and one of the care staff was there saying, "Right, you need to change your boots, change your clothes, check this, phone this in, and then you need to go." I was like, "Whoa, what's happening?" At which point she said, "Oh yeah, she tested positive for COVID this morning." So everybody who worked with her yesterday and has been in close contact might potentially have COVID. So I've done a lateral. Well, we're doing lateral flows daily as well as a PCR weekly. So I've got a PCR. I'm waiting for the results of that tomorrow. And I've been doing lateral flows, and so far, touch wood, they're negative. But
Good luck
I mean,
there.
I really hope I'm feeling fine. But it's weird. After half an hour after they'd said it, I'm stood in the office making a phone call to our tech department to get something checked out in the building. And I'm thinking, have I got a sore throat?
Have I got? Am I
Yeah.
coughing more than
does that feel a bit sore?
Do
Is
I
that
have a-
normal? And that's
I'm sure,
psychosomatic
even
effect.
if you have, I'm sure you'll be all right with it because it's
No,
not
I
as
mean,
bad as
I
it
hadn't.
was.
It was just completely in my mind.
Mhm.
I
Any
thought,
minor
I feel
little
fine
thing you're
otherwise.
gonna
Yeah, but I was like,
examine so closely.
Does my throat feel a bit sore? No, I'm
I
sure.
can't move you any further away, so I'm happy that Dan's in the middle. It's all right.
So
yeah, thank you for joining us, especially Sid Speed. He was on his deathbed, and not. If you don't see him
so
again, we would
weak.
at least remember him by.
So
And
weak.
if you don't make it, can you send your earbuds down? Because
Well, after they've been disinfected.
well, obviously.
I'll
put them on so thank you all for watching. It's Thursday now, so Friday there's no streams from me. Saturday night I am doing something. What am I doing Saturday
No
night?
Man's Sky?
No Man's Sky, yes, because last week I did the other thing. So
Yes.
this week I'm doing some more No Man's Sky. If I can remember the buttons, I'm sure I'll figure something.
That's the problem. With the delay in between, you forget all the controls.
Whether or not I do anything on Sunday, I don't know. Keep an eye on this and the Team Inept channel to find out what's going on. Monday night, we're back with E-Models because it's Monday night. It's not a bank holiday, so we've got no more excuses. We'll be back. I believe it's my What's in Store, so I have to do something particularly stunning and difficult for the new year. And then Wednesday is back. I'm going to try and do that pinball.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've got half of a
the wooden one. Yeah,
the cardboard one. Yeah. So I should be
Oh,
trying
is
to
it
figure out how
cardboard?
that works.
I thought it was
It's
wood.
cardboard, this one, yeah.
Oh.
And then next Thursday, I have Arrow time, isn't it? Because we're alternating games and things. So hopefully Dan will be joining me, and we'll try and do some more puzzles in the Eye of Arrow. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you all. It's been fun. Everybody in chat saying goodbye and hoping you're doing well, Speed. So
I'm fine. I'm sure I'll be fine.
and with that, we'll go.
Yes.
Thank you all for watching. We'll see you all soon. That's it. Bye for now.
Thank you, guys. Bye
Bye, everybody.
Can't
Bye-bye.
see my hand waving if I do it over there. I'll do it over here.